des portes. Attention au départ.
OUIGO is the cheapest, but what's the boarding process like? What's the cost? And what's this secret compartment?
So the bicycle carriage is at the very, very, very end of the train, which in LILLE at least is at the opposite end of the platform. So we were just very lucky that one of the security fellows was so kind and helped us get the bags and the bikes in. They won't let you actually enter and get onto the platform unless you've got the bikes in the bag, but of course then it's kind of hard to maneuver the bikes, so that's something to bear in mind. And you can see why they make you put it in the bags, because the space they have is very, very small, and it's quite a challenge. So this is the first experience of OUIGO.
We got the bikes on the train. Before you put it into the train, you go take the front wheel off, put the handlebars sideways, and then put them in a bag. They have to be in a bag before you bring them on the platform. So we left the bag opened at the bottom so we could still roll it at least. But like PJ said, it's like a kilometre along the platform, and it's really annoying that you can't put it in the bag when you get down here. You could just rolled it down with the panniers still on, so now you're stuck with the panniers and also the bike, so it's very difficult to move. Yeah, and when you get on the train, there's not a lot of space for them either. I mean, you can put them in, but we're sort of encroaching on somebody's seat, because they don't, even though they know you bring bikes, they don't put you near where your bikes are. So another brilliant, like trains in Europe, it's like the missing link. It's like they make it so difficult. I think they do it on purpose so people don't bring bikes, because they just don't want to put them on the train.
Our connecting train cost only €22 for the tickets each, and €5 for the extra baggage that gives you the right to bring the bike on board. So that's €5 per bike, which, although there's a bit of hassle, it is a hell of a lot cheaper than all of the other options available. And in some of the other options, you just can't take bikes in any form. So TGV would probably be easier, but this is really cheap. I was just thinking about something that Charlie just said, saying we didn't really have that much time. The big factor that was lucky for us was that we got down to the train before another train just arrived on the opposite platform. Charlie went back for the bags, and it was almost impossible to get through, wasn't it? So you've got to be really careful, because if you're trying to get the bikes down to the other end with the OUIGO service, and another service arrives on an opposing platform, everybody comes off like a tsunami of people, and they've just blocked the entire platform strip, so you can't get through easily. Charles had trouble getting through with the bags. I can't imagine trying to get two bikes through the huge tsunami of people that just did this crush at the gates at the end. So it's another thing to think about. So we just had to bring one of the bikes upstairs because there wasn't enough room for people to get past to the disabled seating. And they said that there's a spot down the very end, which they could have done on the platform.
The baggage car can only be accessed from the outside, so you have to ask before you get on.
So showing how we've strapped it. There's the handlebars strapped in there, and there's the wheel strapped in there and there. And there's Charlie. So in closing, what do you think about the OUIGO service for cyclists, Charles?
I think it'd be a lot better if they explained it better and told you could put it in the box car.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bit where you're maneuvering the bike up and down stairs and stuff is not so great. But other than that, it's really good. I mean, we've come a long way for very little. To give an example, it was $27 to get here on the bike, with the bike, per person. And when I caught the train from Amsterdam to Ghent, which is a lot shorter distance, it was €62. And also, This was direct straight through, and the other train was 3 changes, so a lot easier and a lot cheaper.
So there you go. We hope that this video helps you if you need to catch an OUIGO service in France with bikes.
Thanks for watching. What do you think of OUIGO? Next time, join us as we start cycling down the Rhone. We see beautiful landscapes and a once-a-year cultural experience.